There's significant confusion about lymph node swelling after vaccination, and this misunderstanding is fueling unnecessary cancer fears. Let me walk you through what's actually happening in your body and why this is a completely normal immune response, not a red flag for malignancy. Your lymph nodes are essentially filtering stations distributed throughout your body. When your immune system encounters something it needs to respond to, whether that's a vaccine, an infection, or any other immune challenge, immune cells congregate in the nearest lymph nodes. This is where B cells and T cells proliferate to mount an immune response, and this activity causes the lymph nodes to temporarily enlarge. When you receive a vaccine in your arm, antigens from that vaccine travel to the lymph nodes in your armpit or neck region. Your immune system recognizes these antigens and kicks into gear, producing antibodies and memory cells. This process causes lymph node enlargement that you might be able to feel when you touch the area or that might show up on medical imaging. This is not a malfunction, it's your immune system working exactly as designed. Here's the critical distinction. Vaccine-induced lymphadenopathy has a very different timeline and characteristics compared to pathological lymph node enlargement from cancer. Vaccine-related swelling typically appears within days to weeks after vaccination and resolves spontaneously within 4 to 6 weeks. It's usually tender, mobile, and occurs in predictable locations based on where you received the injection. Lymph node enlargement from cancer, by contrast, tends to be persistent beyond 6 weeks, progressively enlarging over time. The nodes are typically hard, fixed in place, and painless. There are often accompanying systemic symptoms like unexplained weight loss, night sweats, or fatigue. This has created a real clinical challenge in screening mammography. Radiologists started noticing enlarged lymph nodes on mammograms in the armpit region, particularly after COVID vaccine rollout. These lymph nodes can mimic cancer on imaging, leading to unnecessary biopsies and significant patient anxiety. Medical guidelines have now been updated to recommend scheduling mammograms either before vaccination or waiting 4 to 6 weeks afterward to avoid this confusion. When should you actually worry about lymph node swelling? If it persists beyond 6 weeks, if it's progressively getting larger, if you develop systemic symptoms, or if the characteristics don't match the expected post-vaccine pattern. In those cases, evaluation by a healthcare provider is appropriate. But understanding that temporary lymph node enlargement is an expected, normal response to vaccination can prevent a lot of unnecessary anxiety. It's actually a sign that your immune system is responding to the vaccine, doing exactly what we want it to do, building immunity. The swelling you feel isn't disease, it's defense. It's your body learning to recognize and fight off a potential threat. This knowledge is empowering. When you understand what's normal versus what's concerning, you can make more informed decisions about when to seek medical attention and when to simply give your body time to complete its normal immune response. Conflating normal immune responses with pathology doesn't just create anxiety. It can lead to unnecessary medical procedures and continued distrust of vaccines based on misunderstanding basic immunology.